What's up, everybody? Wanted to make a quick video. We're going to touch base on Bitcoin in this one. Bitcoin and Ethereum. And, well, if you're new here, my name's Don. Don with the Don Fron Show. I trade off of, technical analysis. I look for buyers and sellers. And one thing I've tried to stress with everybody is you just get a little exposure into the crypto. If you honestly, if you talk to anybody about it, it's either A, the religion, or B, it's a scam. It's going to zero. You know, they believe in it, or they really don't. I'm kind of in between, in the middle. This is one I'm not actually trading. This is one I'm just buying every week. So I have a plan. Every week I automatically buy some Ethereum. Every week I automatically buy some Bitcoin. And then every week a little bit goes into my savings account. I keep that savings account strictly for if we do catch a leg down. So I'll buy a little more. Every week I just keep buying more. So my average does go up naturally. But when if we get the decent leg down, that's where I take the savings account and I chunk into it. And I made this zone a brighter yellow because I'm thinking that's where I want to do it at. But I got to be honest, right now, after this last little push, where my alert is at on 47, if we get a leg down, that's going to be cheap now. We're at 57. I have to drop $10,000 just to get to that 47. And Bitcoin used to see that volatility all the time. It's starting to level out. And something a lot of people are saying is Bitcoin's a pump and dump. Or, look at this. It's going to come crashing down, and that's too high. And I want to say again, sure, hopefully it pulls back. Typically, when you think it won't pull back, it does. But there's a difference between a pump and dump and a something in its infancy stage. Bitcoin is infancy. Like you might have been in it for a while because you got lucky. I don't know. But this is still fairly new, so a lot of players are just now putting their pieces on the board. Now, that manipulation will come in after it's been known. Like, this has been here. Like, those penny stocks that go through pump and dumps, they've been there for years. And then all of a sudden, some volume comes in. They show up on some scanners. They go for it. Like GameStop. It is not a $500 stock. That's why it didn't stay at $500. It came back down. It was nothing new. It's done this a million times before. Bitcoin, however, is new. We're just now getting companies starting to adopt this and bring it in. The city of Miami, you can now pay your taxes in it. You can pay your fines with it. Some of the city employees, you can accept a paycheck in Bitcoin. Tesla buying some. Apple rearranging their Apple Pay so you can use that for Bitcoin. There's a lot of companies that are now putting their cash on hand into some Bitcoin. And as there's that adoption, this is just called supply and demand. It is going to buy this. There's a finite amount of Bitcoin, and we are buying it. And the people that are buying it and not selling it essentially takes away from like the share float. This is obviously not shares. Please stop saying you have shares of Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency. But each company has a certain amount of shares called the float. The available shares you can trade. But if you buy and hold, like that float number's a lie. So there might be millions of coins, but not really. Tesla's not trading this. They're buying it. They need to have some liquid on hand. So that's right off the top, which makes the supply, takes the supply down, which naturally brings your demand up. So I say that because that's a long-winded way to say this might just keep going up for a while. And you might think that's just too high, and that's fine. You don't have to be in it. But that's also one of the reasons why I chose to not trade this, not play the in-out game. Because, I'll sell this, and I know that's when Apple will come out and say, hey, we bought some. And then I'll try to play the dip one more time. It looks too high. And then Amazon comes out and says it. And after what we saw here on the hourly, I watched this get snapped right back up. Now we kind of went sideways right here. Not long enough. Not long enough for me to put a real zone in there. If you guys want me to draw a zone there, speed bump zone, we'll entertain the idea of a dip around here. But with this price action, the way that snapped down and got bought back up, that tells me it's a level significant enough for me to put on the maps. So I'm going to hold that right there. We're going to make that a yellow zone. So breaking below that is when we will look for the further leg to get down. If you're trading it right now, if I'm trading this like I normally do, my entry would be here. My stop's below that wick, and I'm going to trail it on its way up. So That will be our new zone. And right now, 56,000. What do you guys think? Almost tapped that 58. We hit a high of what? Yeah, 57.5-ish. I got made fun of just a little bit ago for buying it at the highs at 16,000. Just keeps going up. So the real question is, the movie Mortal Kombat's coming out. Oh yeah. Does this hit 100,000 before that? Yes or no? If this hits 100,000 before the movie Mortal Kombat comes out, I will do a free trading suite giveaway. Yeah. Sorry, Christian, if you're watching this. He doesn't like when I go off the cuff. We try to play in the YouTube videos, but that sounds cool. Sounds like a cool giveaway. So 100,000 before Mortal Kombat comes out on HBO Max or in theaters. I'll do a trading suite giveaway. If you guys don't know, I am a mentor on WeTradeHQ.com. I also have a trading suite that I'm working on right now. Options is done. We're working on supply and demand. That is the teachable link down below. Many ways to kind of get on board how I trade and everything. First thing you can do is if you click the join button down below, you get these charts. I share a link in the community tab. You save it as a playlist, and if I have a zone there, type in whatever ticker you want. You'll see these zones and use these to trade just like many others have. But if you're brand new here, just click that subscribe button. Click that subscribe, turn the notifications on, and watch me because I go live Sundays and Wednesdays to break down markets for the next day. And I break down tickers for you guys. So let's check out Ethereum. I believe, didn't that hit all-time highs as well? Well, it did, but dipped down. Now this, when I see a move like this, guys, that is still inside that 1 hour. So this is still trending down. Your hourly trend is actually, an argument could be made if it's trending down or trending up now. Just on these 4 candles. Last 4 hours have technically been up. Bigger picture, probably a little bit down. But let's mark out that same zone. We've hung out here for a little bit. This is definitely an area we wanted to pay attention to. So if we look right here, nothing but wicks. We'll just divide that up right there. That's where all the buyers came in and said, give me some of those coins. I'm going to take them. Here's that, we call that game of tug of war right here. Played the back and forth game. Still had some sellers here. Buyers ultimately led that game of tug of war. All-time highs at what, the 2040? Let's watch that. Are we going to see a bigger pullback? Interesting. What do you guys think? Right now, nothing looks wrong with that trend at all. Quick little snapback. Looks like, I don't know if they run these. Institutions will run stop hunts. They'll drop you down. They'll buy the dip, which brings it right back up. Happens fairly quickly. Just enough to, a big order will sell, which will tag your stop loss. And as the more sellers pile in, you know, without people even knowing it because they have stop orders in place, it drops down even further. Banks will start to buy it right back up, and with no more sell orders taking place, brings it right back up. Gets the quick little snapback. So let's see. Other than that, if you've been in this, you're doing well. And if you hate on crypto, let me ask you something. Why do you hate it so much? I'm being serious. There's more green candles than red. It's outperformed everything. Yeah, you think it's a scam. You don't physically hold it. You're not actually owning anything. And close your eyes for a second. You have money allocated to 3 or 4 letters and some green candles. You ever held a share of Tesla? Yeah, or a stock certificate ever in your life? I get there's a difference, but before you get all uppity, what have you actually held in your hands? Because I have sent crypto to other people, and people have sent it to me. So those are the two. The trend is still up. We got a little bit of a dip by today, enough to chart out a zone for me to reach out to you guys and see, make this a conversation in the comments. Let me know. What do you guys think? We starting to sell off that green candle's a knee-jerk reaction, or was that just the dip by and we'll see you at 10% higher tomorrow? So again, hit the subscribe button. I will go live Sunday, 1 hour after futures. We'll check out how these markets are looking, and I will see you guys there.